sulfur. I have to try some asparagus and see if the smell gets stronger. I'm anxious to see if the asparagus works. You know, this is an experiment on my part and your guys' part. Let's see if it works and pulls that out, Kevin Patrick. Let's see how you're doing. But if you got orange around there, it probably is sulfur. And these proteins also stink pretty bad in the body. This time should have wait between water fast. This is neuron interface. Dr. Morris, how much time should one wait between water fast or lemon juice fast? Starving yourself too frequent doesn't seem like a good... Yeah, I don't think so either. For me, the ultimate game there is moving length. You know, I really believe that one can fast for the peacefulness and the quietness of the mind, but eating fruit will do the same thing. But really, these to me should be more as a deeper detoxification maneuver, because we must dig deeper at times. There's some of your clients are just not gonna, they're gonna plateau on you, and this is when you use that fasting and you use the water fasting, and they like to dig in a little deeper with them. This is how you dig in. I'm truthfully not, you know, I would say back when I was 21, I challenged the world of fasting quite a bit. I challenged my self-discipline in that world, but truly I'm in agreement with that. Off and on, you just keep working yourself deeper and deeper into that. Now look at Babe and Earl. Babe is probably 350 days, I mean almost a year now coming around. I know she's probably on her 300th day of fasting, juice fasting. But that's not really fasting in the sense that she's getting plenty of nutrition and plenty of energy because she's just juicing her stuff. And so, very powerful way. If you really want to dig into the body, that's an excellent way to do it. These are just deeper ways to detoxify the human body. People can argue on lifetime diets all they want. I really don't care how, believe this or not, how a person lives their life diet-wise, because you can't control that. I always highly recommend a high raw food diet, even in my own life. But to think one's going to be exclusively raw for these years is ridiculous. And there's been a lot about Dr. Graham and stuff, but if you take someone 30 years on raw and has never had a cheat, I'll give them a crown. Because in reality, some people don't always tell the truth about their cheating, stuff like this. Which it doesn't serve anybody, doesn't matter. I mean, people have this ego, I guess, about that, but it really doesn't matter. We're humans, spiritual beings having a human experience. It's interesting. It's tough down here with the mind and how easy it is to control and condition the mind and all this. So I think all of you are doing really well. I don't care. I'm not a perfectionist that way of thinking anymore. We're 10 o'clock. No show. Well, I can keep on doing these videos. Did you get the desk? Did you guys are going to get the desk? I'm going to send Matt with you to get the desk. They've cleaned that. You see what we did? Clean it. We needed all weekend to clean that out and paint it.
I didn't see. I came by a couple of times. I didn't see anybody here.
Yeah, we did off and on.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to bug you on the weekend. I had way too many things to do. Plus, we needed to clean all that out and paint the walls. I had to, you know, remud the wall, drywall it, you know, fix the drywall, and then oh yeah, I had to do it all. So I came in Saturday and tore a lot of it out. I had to cut the water off, you know, and fix all the water pipes, and it was nasty. But it looks good now, and there'll be another room for another person. 10 o'clock no show, huh? Monday morning. Well, that's life in the fast lane, but there's so many people hurting here. I want to allow me to maybe help more people through the YouTube than I would seeing one person, so I have to look at it that way too. This is S-A-M-E-E-R, Samir. Thanks, my friend. The name is S-A-J-I-N-D-A-L. I should have had Sanskrit. I think it would have helped me. Of course, I don't know where you would learn Sanskrit at. Let me see. Yeah, thanks for your love and support there. It actually helped me connect some dots about finding your way back home. Thanks, man. So I do. You know, if we all just get along and allow space, and some people have real strong views here. So I do have a question I thought you could give me guidance on. I meditated at the young age of 16. This guy started meditating at 16. I wish I could have said that. I was 21 at least before I started meditating. Didn't know any better. And then a police detective taught me out of body, that you could have out of body travels. A police detective. Age of 16 after being introduced to it from my grandmother. Oh, you sound like you got a good grandmother. My grandmother introduced me to meditation and be like, oh, I've got a good grandmother. Who was a meditation teacher. Wow. And some of these I can't explain, but it's the Pazana, I can't pronounce that word, tradition. A few years later, I came in contact with a cranium meditation. I don't know. I can't, I'm not good at some of these words here. By the art of living, which involves vigorous breathing for an hour duration to oxygenate the body. I did a 5-day course during this meditation with no complications. However, from a second round course later in 2005, I ran into a problem. The night before the last day of the course, I drank alcohol, which is a contraindication. Yeah, but you know what? This gives you good experience. And the next morning performed the pranayam. Later that night, I couldn't get to sleep as I was experiencing sharp pains in my abdomen a couple of hours after eating dinner. I felt as a wrench was thrown into my regimen. For the next 3 days, I had no bowel movements. Wow. Huh, you must have had a spasm in that bowel, cutting that off, huh? Until I pushed it through my with magnesium citrates and lots of fiber. Wow. I wonder what constipates you. Something spasmed your bowel for sure. I continued to experience digestive issues as I waited for a colonoscopy a month later. The findings were reported as unremarkable, but found inflammation in the duodenum, and the GI doctor diagnosed it as gastritis, putting me on Prilosec. After taking a course, I felt better, and I went off to college. However, I continued to experience symptoms in a mild manner. Well, here's interstitial lymphatic constipation, where it's in the wall type of thing. And then he's just aware of his lymph system, that just became aware of it. Interesting, it's enough in the time of meditation. But he was probably listening more and stuff. It has been 7 years since that meditation. I'm still experiencing problems digesting. Well, wasn't the meditation, though? I mean, that energetic experience could have gotten everything moving, and it just woke up to this. But this problem was probably already there, man. And so it's just moving your lymph. Get into those kidneys, do the stomach and bowel, lymphatic 1 capsules if it was me.
He'll be here shortly.
The 10 o'clock one?
Just went the wrong way. He'll be here shortly.
Just went the wrong way, huh? Oh, okay. Well, we have a show. Just went the wrong way. Spasms in the diaphragm. Yeah, you're spastic in the diaphragm, abdomen area under stress, and breathing issues. Well, again, I think when you're breathing and you're oxygenating, you will expose your weaknesses too, so don't feel bad about that. But it's just showing you where your problems are. I would take off after that, stomach and bowel number whatever, lymphatic 1 capsule, the GI broom if you can tolerate it. I'd head off with my kidneys and work something for my adrenals and really get into some lymphatic formulas, the lymphatic 1 capsules and a liquid, and start moving my lymphs. You might have to do a little fasting and stuff on and off and get that GI tract cleaned up. That's why I love the herbs. They just don't. Oh, and you guys will be the first to know. 9. I could 10 sitting there, but 9 new formulas. The last 2 weeks I've been working on formulas. When it comes, I got to do. I just can't stop. It's just. So I came in and took a lot of my reference books out, and I have a lot of reference books at home, and so. But the last couple of weeks or so, I've been working on 9 new formulas. So I have a new adrenal gland formula. I have 3 new kidney formulas. hot ones. I love them. I'm excited. I got a lymphatic 5. I've got a glandular tonic. I've got a systemic tonic, which is going to help with bone marrow, but it is a cellular rejuvenator like nobody's business. I took all the most powerful herbs on the planet and mixed them into one big glob of cellular rejuvenating herbs. Man, I'm anxious to try this one. I've got the Suma and the Astragalus, and I mean, I've got them. I've got them, Siberian and American ginsengs, and I've just got them. You know, it's going to be a good formula there. And I got the baby formula done. Now we have to play with that one and see how palatable and where we are. But I got the baby formula, the infant formula done. Matter of fact, I'm going to have several phases of that. The more infant, I will put the colostrum, but in a short order, we'll have it to where there's no colostrum in it. So we have that first pump. This is for moms that can't breastfeed, you know. Get rid of this crap baby formulas that are on the market. It's horrible. What else do I have out there? A new depression formula. You know what's funny? Every time I turn the page to the new depression formula, I start laughing. I start getting a smile on my face. That's a good formula. When I can just look at when I can just turn the page and all that energy from the consciousness of the planet, I just get a smile on my face. So I'm excited about that formula. So I had a depression formula and it just wasn't what I wanted. But I just wasn't quite ready to put one together. I have to kind of let things, I start on the middle worlds, and I start seeing the formula and what I want, and then I start doing more research. And you guys, when you come up with some herbs for me, I research those, and I just keep trying to put together better and better formulas. We want some powerful formulas, and we need some powerful formulas out there to help us. So we're getting there, and so you've got 9 new formulas coming, and I think you're going to really be proud of them. I think you're going to really like them. I'm excited about the kidney. I'm excited about the glandular tonic. I'm excited about the cellular tonic rejuvenator. I mean, I really am. And then I'm excited with the new kidney formulas. The thing is, I want to use them all at once because they're going to be good. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to kick up the GI broom even a little more. And so should be some good stuff going on out there. But I've been wanting to kind of dig in and add more, and I'll probably add another lymphatic as I go on here and stuff. But it's just playing in the world of herbs like this. And when you're on long-term detoxification, I like to have different formulas to come in and help, you know, just that the body just continues to introduce to a new level, a new wave of energy and stuff. Thank you, guys. I got to run. I guess the guy just got lost or something. So, thank you. And I have to say something. I'm real proud of you guys for hanging in there and letting truth ring through the doorways and the hallways of life here. I know there's been a lot of controversy brought up by some people, and I suppose it's a never-ending story. The ego here in these lower worlds are strong. But you know, the biggest thing I see is people take things out of context. When I'm responding to a question, you know, I'm asked constantly millions of questions. I am constantly asked things. And so sometimes when it's redundant over some issue, sometimes I've just had enough and I make some side comments. But at the same time, we need to go on and you know, get along and everything, and that's why I appreciate you guys. You're going to be put to the test as a healer. And all I can tell you is some of those that bitched a lot about the glandulars, especially one lady from Europe, she just went off all over our YouTube. She called the other day crying and begging for forgiveness, and she wanted the glandulars because she tried them, and now she's saying, my God, they really work.